something in the last map. Well, now he actually plays the agent he's
good
at.
Like, Hedgemon with the prime. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome into the Slug Club, bro. Thanks for doing that.
Not the case. They've switched things up here, moved away from
we get it. Dude, I want to see this.
I don't necessarily mind, especially with the changes to
I've been wanting to.
nobody onto that phase.
Want to see
yeah,
this.
it's a very interesting prime gaming agent to select.
This is what I've been talking about.
Yeah,
this could be really OP.
I think I like Omen a lot more. I was saying in our cast earlier.
Okay, they go for the normal comp.
Find a map where I'm a massive fan of.
Okay, this should be pretty fun.
I think the important thing to note is like we're talking about Edward Gaming fighting back.
What's up? What's up? What did I miss?
That's how Giants fell, right? It was the EDG came up against them.
Bacon's out here just banning people. Damn, bro.
Incredibly close OT.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing with Bacon after that Liquid game.
Arguably
Chat, you need to be on your best behavior.
I think the other thing as well to mention is this could be a direct adjustment to PRX. Like, you don't want to run screens into a Phoenix and a Sky. You're basically just giving them burst potential through these thin walls. So I think it actually will help
K-Jam
them a
as
little
well.
bit
K-Jam 19 with the 8 months. What's up, bro? Thank you for the prime, mate.
Yeah, of course. It's not something that PRX could have prepared for as well. So I can't wait to see what's going
Mango
to happen.
Freeze as well coming in with the gifted. Thank you so much.
They need your energy. Send it to them. I want to see a map 3.
Wasn't that Fiona? I'm pretty sure it was Bacon that said it. At least, unless it's a bug on my screen. Thank you so much, Mango. Appreciate it. We got 5 from you. 132 altogether, Mango, as well, man. You really crept up there real fast. Thank you so much, mate. We got our Proton, Oz, Phantos 4K1.
It is a lot slower.
I think Visory Sam and a bot named Alex. Welcome into the Slug Club. If you heard your name, make sure you say thank you to Mango Freeze. Really do appreciate you, Mango Freeze. Thank you. Chat, can we get some Slug approves in for the gifted as well? Thank you for the 5, mate. Really do appreciate that.
EDG have cooked this one up, but it's interesting for sure. You get nobody swapping his role. Had a really
How far do you think Foot can go in playoffs? I mean, I need to see more of them, really. I want to see some.
Has got to swap up if EDG have a chance here.
Of some of these maps.
He's got to find value with the fade. I mean, same thing for Haldong too.
Let's see if they get there first.
But here comes
EC_streams as well. Thank you so much, bro. Really do appreciate that.
You can see it. Jing is there. Ready for it though. Contacting through. It's Eel. I mean, all EDG. Kill feed.
Just number advantage there, maybe.
Awesome
thanks for the thanks for the 3 months, EC. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate the prime. Thank you so much. Okay, 2v4, and might be good for a pistol here.
Play into this round, yet still something. He's alive and kicking.
Dude, the Omen Viper. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to see a team do this.
Very diligent with the clearance. Just onto the corner. Something sticking to the fuse. Needs to be covered, but gets off of it.
Nice Omen Flash did his teammate, but it's okay.
As well, yeah, pushing them out of position though. Nobody's got the cross here. Yeah, something. Too much to overcome.
So a great start from EDG. They win the fight as both teams just walked into each other over towards.
In terms of it, I would run. I would like to have a flash on top of this instead of the fade.
The half armor in that round, which ended up being fairly important, to be honest. Just hit a right click and was able to survive with enough health. Still to have impact in the fight.
We'll see what they got. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they got something planned for it.
We didn't quite get to see it in its full form and fracture with something playing breach as it usually does. But this map...
Oh boy, not another fight over towards here. Okay, they got to give this one up, right? That's too much.
Kind of clash here again into A main. As Jing really leads the charge, something instead.
100 Thieves? Yeah, 100 Thieves use the Omen. 100 Thieves has some really cool flashes with the Omen, actually.
I like it. Away. I mean, well, no scope does the job. No armor on Jing, so a single shot will do it. Real grand opportunity. See a couple of ults farmed up against some of the weaker players.
I mean, if Kankan can get these kills,
he's 3 away.
Yeah, he's got a great chance of being able to get a Blade Storm online and maybe win a bonus round. He's the player that wants to be trying to take contact. Meanwhile, Smoggy is miles away.
Yeah, I mean, Smoggy's locked them in.
And PRX, I mean, are they just intending to die to Spike here?
Yeah, they are. And honestly, Smoggy might farm. Cool.
That's a cheeky angle. Don't really expect that too much. Kankang is desperate for these kills now. Once
Speaking of farming,
what's going on, one shot found. Will he tag it? Will he get it?
Okay, there we go. Smoggy got 2 in the end as well. Not too bad at all. Honestly, these are very good ults to have early on. Obviously, this one for map control, but in terms of the money, yeah, this is great.
Control yourself.
Muted House, what's up, bro, with the 14 months as well. Thank you for the 14, bro.
Prime game of Flawless. You're never going to be too mad about that.
Thank you very much.
There's 2 attack-sided ult orbs on this map.
Is it double like that?
Wow.
Missed that one.
What a play happening behind the scenes. So there's certainly some danger here. Kankan's going to start with a Spectre, so maybe not just planning to ult orb farm. Looks like another clash in A main again. PRX want to fight over B, but that's not where EDG are pushing things. Something on the swing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Kind of deletes the wrong player, to be honest.
I mean, he's going for the player picking up the orb. Kang.
Yeah, kind of.
It.
Oh, nice shot, bro. Okay, while this is all going on, we have the 3-person wanting to be punished over towards B. They saw nothing, and then they push fast behind. As we can see, only a turret in terms of information here, because they're using the alarm bot to hit the site. So this is interesting. They plant heavy for art, and Kang doesn't expect a main.
Don't even know it. No expectations and no awareness.
Nicely
Again,
done,
that
yeah.
flank was just
I mean,
creeping up behind them.
flank, why would you expect that so early?
Instantaneously. Smokey. Planted really for him as well, not when he's just being
really good round from Forsaken in the interior as well.
So PRX,
yeah, want to give the Phoenix this,
win of their
no
own.
matter what, try and get close to this ult.
But yeah, pretty big misstep, I would say, as
big
well.
buy round coming in, one person can't buy next, but maybe something will be close to this next, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. I mean, that's the responsibility of these two guys right here, Kankan and Chichu. Once they back off into main, they need to be watching and aware that there could be some kind of push through flank. I think had they even had the awareness though, that Phoenix Flash would have done its job.
Yeah. I think the flank was just so fast.
There was very quick from PRX because they went for
and then maybe
and nobody could hear.
They normally think that the alarm bot is here, and it was just a miscomm because the alarm bot was actually over towards like art.
So many of these have gone the way of PRX.
Most of the time, in fact,
this is the 3-person punch there they wanted to do over towards B.
Good at setting you up out on the OTP to the side. Let's get the one.
I have to get 2 somehow.
Instantly there. Shuts that one down. Divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
I got the spike.
So finally, EDG end up winning these duels as both teams clash into each other. It didn't look great to open up. Haldong just teleporting straight into a nano swarm.
Yeah, EDG looking good on this map so far. I
I
also think their comp should be really good on defense. Like, really good.
On a map where PRX are excellent usually. This Jet Phoenix composition has been so good for PRX. Little pause in the game here just to make sure that nothing funny's going on. You must close out a 4v2.
Yeah. They clear out Mind Freak, sat towards the back of Halls. Still being used. The Horn actually did not clear him. Ball up as well. Granted a chance, an opportunity. It's Mind Freak. They'll jump on it soundly. Very glad for it, but doubled up. Kang. Make sure to clear out that area. Something. This last player left here. Threw into the box.
I like that.
I love
Touch of the spike. 3-person swing. That was cool. This is a nice round as well. Their B punish doesn't work out.
No chance really at all for something to get going.
Taking a look at the replay, you see Haldong getting away with murder there, to be honest with you. And nobody escapes from the pull to be able to punish Jing. I appreciate also that when they were in the 4v2, they realized that there was a player towards the back there, Mind Freak. And as he swung out, they were expecting the second player from PRX. There's a lot of respect being shown. They anticipate that these things are normally going to be synced up.
Okay, big round.
Here's another brawl. It's like another team fight happening.
Yeah,
on the other side
this little mini game over towards A is wild.
That's right at the bloody beginning. All that utility is far too good. Oh,
yeah, he ate that flash as well. I had no idea that his head was over the top.
Even more flashes. Great. It's fantastic. Everyone alive and kicking.
That's so strong, yeah.
On the PRX side.
That's the round done.
It's not even 20 seconds into the round.
Yeah, and that was honestly what I was expecting maybe from Fracture. We didn't see too much of it. A lot of gambles in terms of contact plays kicking off, but really this has just been brute force at the extremities to decide so many of these rounds.
To bring it back to one of your previous points though, Brent, there's 4 lanes on Fracture. I mean, there's like a 25% chance, I guess, that they run into each other. Here it feels like there's so much more likelihood that they.
I mean, technically, there's 4 lanes again.
When they play this competition, they do love to fight over.
But I get what he's saying. The main fights are for orbs A and B.
But multiple ones as well, pretty key as well as part of their game plan, but also just helps you take control of the map. So yeah, another prime game in Flawless at that one.
That was nice. Phoenix Hawk used into this one as well, and he's two on
These rounds
this way.
are just being decided so decisively, one way or another.
You don't really, I mean, with the composition as well, I just want to circle back to it.
Dude, that's the one that got the kill.
EDG when they're playing it. I feel like they can't fight as effectively over this
Felt like
area.
that did literally like 4 bits of
You don't really
damage.
have an Astra for any sort of like stuns, pulls. You don't have any hard flashes by not running the Sky.
Yep.
You kind of have to take it a bit slower, I think, and try and bait out the response
Not again.
before you
Or
jump in.
Counterpoint, you could stack it with 5 players.
They're not actually going to fight this one though. They feel like they've conditioned them into not wanting to go here, but
they're not worried though.
were they always doing this TP?
Shoved off or conditioned.
Or did they add that in?
But they just lose so much info around the rest of the map when they do this. If this is their answer, you have to go into an A exec very quickly, because otherwise you have no idea what's happening elsewhere.
They did
This
it
time they
once.
do have the lockdown.
This is nice.
They've got to be
5-person
cautious
group over
with the
towards
turret. There's
middle.
still that turret, and now an alarm bot from Smoggy doing work that really wasn't present in the prior when they got flanked.
As a util tend to just really
Yeah,
choke
Lombard's
them
going to
out,
give them
but
early
Mouse
info.
committed to the back of the
They
site. No one is
have
there.
a
Look at this flank
wall
once more.
that
There
could
is
honestly give
an
them a
alarm
path
bot.
past
3
it if they
players
keep
towards Art,
walking.
2 on the flank.
Maybe,
They
I
are
doubt
definitely
it.
expecting the retake to come through
they
secret
are.
and
They
flowers.
know.
They
Surely.
are not expecting flank and Art.
And they've already used the paranoia towards the back of it as well, looking to try and
Smoggy
refight
caught out in the
over
open,
that
trying to
space.
get away from A main,
Smoke's
and
just
they
kinda
have
cutting
pushed
up
back
and
a site,
partitioning
and
out
it
the
is
side.
not a
And now
plant
it's
for
not
them.
planted,
I
it's
think
not
they
planted
wrecked
for
it.
them.
I think they
It's
messed up.
flipped on its head. Trailblaze into the back.
I mean,
That's
the
Sun.
spams are going to have
There's
to
the
be
connection.
everything.
Something. Sticking onto the fuse, but broken
the
through
spam's
the wall.
pretty good. The spam was
EDG,
incredible.
Winning the fight out. There's carnage. No one looking towards the side here. Devi is there, top of the wall. 1v2. Players are weak. He's done enough damage. 7 bullets, spotted it. Down to the classics, down to the wire. Where's the time?
No time.
It's not
Yeah.
there.
And nicely done. I mean, the spam was everything. It had to go down to it. I saw some nice pings from, I guess, Smoggy, who was dead. And then Kang literally just melted him with the spam there. Yeah, I was a little bit worried when they went over towards spawn. It wasn't a good plan for them, but turned out to be really good. Don't know how the other 2 kills came in.
Spray through the wall onto something and denied the defuse from coming through at the beginning. And then Jing's wall ended up helping EDG more than it did anyone else. They were able to sneak around the back and kill some of those people. That's what it means. Passion. Not great for the EDG economy, but I don't think they're worried about that particularly. A 4-2 lead.
Big round. Look at this econ. Everyone with a circle on combine next. Yeah, 3 in each? Yeah, 3 in each.
But here's my problem, Brent, with what EDG's approach is. Now that they're not 5-person barreling into A main, isn't it obvious for PRX that they're not A? I mean,
Sentinels? Yeah, Sentinels heavy priority like this area, right?
Don't hear anything. Look how confident something
they
in
plant
Mindfreak
like
are
here.
of just reclearing this area.
Or
They
here,
know that there's
actually.
nobody
They plant
around.
here.
I mean, the only person that's around is nobody.
He's going to haunt up in a few seconds. I'm hearing a few giggles of that. You can't. It's low-hanging fruit.
Okay, this is the big round right here, and this Omen Flash looks perfect. A lot off the Mind Freak.
Clearance behind the box, Mind Freak. Still alive, actually. The flash did not connect to him, but there's an Anna Swan to try and clear him out. Attention brought
They
towards
wanted
it. Something.
more.
Is he going to help him out?
Oh
Once more to
my,
buy
look at
is
the
there, but
trades.
it's
This is the
traded.
thing with these teams. They
2
always
versus
want
2.
more. Goes
Spike.
into a 2-on-2.
Hands are
Thought they were
Smoggy.
going to be happy with the 1 kill, but then I forgot it that it's PRX.
Over A main control.
I mean, it's...
And Chichu just wanders through an alarm bot. Picks it up as his new pet.
30 seconds left.
I know mid's contained.
And at some point here, Forsaken's going to start wondering why the plant isn't going down on A. And that's going to keep Jing fairly
Jing's
rooted
got
to
to
B.
notice. I mean, he's got a molly as well to try and deny if he can
He's
get it
got
onto the
everything.
default spot. If this gets planted close to the corner, really,
I'm
10
super
seconds.
low,
Chichu
10.
has to defend it.
10 seconds left.
Here it is. 8 seconds left inside the smoke.
Yeah, that was
Great
really
play.
smart from
Beautiful by
Chichu.
Chichu. He had to defend that space.
Yeah.
Leave it to Forsaken though. Rifle. But in the 1v2.
Because if he doesn't go in it, you know you're flashing out because it's a Phoenix you're up against. Ah, the molly was great as well. What a nice round from Chichu here, really good. Want to shout out. Was it Howdong got both kills at one point, right?
Really
I
well,
think
I
he
think,
was,
in just terms of how they
he
play
was
off
the
each other
saviour in
when they
this
get
one.
into those chaotic scenarios. You can't plan for it. But the communication is rock solid.
Yeah, that was
That's
fast,
a major moment from
both of those
Howdong.
kills.
Devi responded almost immediately and left things down into a 2v2. Chichu did a great job on the lurk. frankly, the lurk has not been a particularly impactful role with how
Looked
quickly
like he
these
was
rounds have
calling
been
a timeout
decided.
there.
So it's nice to see the lurker being able to find some value in this. It's now PRX that are on the back foot.
Makes sense.
It feels like the ideas are solid from them. Their composition's good at being able to fight over these areas of the map. Sure, sometimes they're losing out, but a lot of the time, it feels like they should be favored. And yet, EDG are still finding their ways of being able to pull ahead. If you discount the pistol and the follow-up, it is much more even. It's only 3-2 in favor of EDG. So in terms of your like big picture rifle round ideas, it's not going as badly as it might seem for PRX. But still badly enough for Coach Alex to want to have his own
The
input.
upload of the first map was pretty fast.
The money situation
Fast map.
looking a bit rough. Something does have knives heading into this next one, but is it enough to force a buy up around potentially? It's probably what they're discussing right now in that timeout. What they want to do and play towards here.
Yeah, by the way, something has an operator.
Okay, got that purchase for him.
I mean, he already
Yeah, that
has
was
the Blade Storm. He has the Blade Storm. Is there a reason for
look at
Divide
this
to
though.
only have a Guardian
We're in
here?
one of those rounds again where
I don't know.
a
They
lot
must
of
feel
people
like the
can't
operator
buy.
is a crucial tool to be able to work
Dude,
this
this one's
defense.
going to be wild.
And there's going to be
8
another
ults,
insane flash
basically.
towards A main again.
Kang
Got
has a
this.
judge. Flash pull, TP past it. How long?
Dude.
Staring at the floor. Haunt.
Okay, he wanted to try and get the
Good
kill there.
connection, but no kills.
Yeah, and the eye in the corner is so nice.
Trailblazer,
Yeah.
re-peek, refight,
Just
Jing.
checks if anyone's just fully committed.
Eager
You know
for
they're
it.
not past that
Draw
point.
blood. And fast to try and push them off and away. Lovely spam onto the corner. They spotted
I'm
them
surprised
out.
we haven't
Star
seen.
was
Because
just
the one
in
thing I
time.
like about the Omen is like when this is happening all the time, like a quick, like an instant Omen flash gets everyone, and then you can kind of dash on the back of it. But I guess you're going to fall back anyway.
What is the plan B? If you're not going to instantly pivot into
Yeah,
an
this
A,
was nice from PRX. They
most
saw
of
too
what
much
we've
and they
seen when
decided to
they've had
back
like
out, especially as the eye in the corner, like I was
now that
talking about.
Kankan's
It's
dead
too
and
hard
you
to
don't
break.
have that entry player. What's plan B? You've won the map control battle at the cost of your star.
This is pretty cool. They go
looking
back
to
and they
try
want to
and
hide
hide
from this because they
from
know
the
that, well,
guiding light that's gonna
they know
flash
that question
replay
mark's been
this
created
area.
over to, oh, let's redo this. They know that this
Okay,
question mark's
cheeky
been
idea.
created, so they want
Except Divide doesn't
the
even
flash
have
to
one on
come
that.
in to
In fact,
break
he's
it, but
watching
because
me
they fought this so heavy,
Control of
this
that,
is
so he's
also a
wondering about
question
the
mark
flank.
that they didn't really think about, so the flash actually goes over towards art. So hiding from the flash
Re-hit,
doesn't
I mean,
really work on this one.
It's going to be a slight moment if they're
30
fast enough. The
seconds
Divide
left.
won't be there ready and waiting. But
It's
they
a
are
big
walking
round,
into
so if they want
players.
to choose the
Nightfall
Fatal, I
is
get
going
it.
to be disastrous for Mindfreak, I think, who's just sat close on this corner. Mindfreak's got to dip inside the smoke here if he has a chance, I feel.
Using a horn first, over the
Oh,
top as
with
well,
the
blinded
Omen
up, no one
flash.
clears that corner,
Damn, he did
close,
great, though.
spamming away, he's got the pistol back out ready for it, 12 seconds, this is a disaster.
Wow, they kept that one
for
clean. It looked like
EDG.
the exec was pretty good with the Omen flash, but yeah, Jing did
Another prime
everything.
game in Flawless. I mean, these
Gets his
rounds
ult as well, that
inherently
brings him up
so
to 5
lopsided.
ults, and it should be an
I do
eco.
not think that the round was going to end like that, though. I mean, EDG are hitting with a Nightfall in through. I mean, they paranoia the player close as well. How does Mindfreak find value in that spot?
Oh, what the hell
What
is that?
is that from Jing?
Like really, what is that
Backpedal
though?
spraying. That's a brutal round.
Okay,
But
and this is a
exactly
chance to
what
get that
PRX
econ really
needed,
good
coming
as well.
Straight out of their tactical timeout, they've broken the economy of EDG. These things have been just on a knife's edge when it comes to the economy.
Yeah,
because
that's
he-
nice as
like
well.
you
And you
say,
see that he
Brett,
moves
the rounds have been
forwards as well,
blowouts.
so they
We
have
haven't
more
had a
chance of
close
hearing the
round.
fake TP because it's where the original, where you were originally that makes the sound. So we like that. Actually forces the ult out of them as well. He might get them
Back
wrong.
out without a hold, blinded himself. If he didn't do that, I would have spotted him.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god, that was close.
Oh, he got a cheap haircut. Still alive.
Look how much space EDG have taken.
Yeah,
in
they
the
take a
meantime.
lot of space with this going on. Again, this
Sent
is
it all
just
up
a
there,
low
straight
buy.
down into
Jing
mid.
goes aggro again.
Stop them watching them. Definitely have the guns here. Jing
It's a
really wants to have
repeat.
go at
Same thing
this.
again.
Same thing again. A lot
That's
of damage being
incredible.
done.
At
No,
least
you're not
the-
gonna
at
fatal
least
this
time
though.
the flash came from Haldong and not from
Bro,
Jing.
he considered fatal in
He's
that.
caught though.
Look at the flank
Side,
though,
left
Brent.
out to dry.
Look at all of this space that was gained through mid, back through Waterfall, and
Mindfreak
Smoggy and
falls.
Kankang.
Yeah. Look at the map for them. Here's a pit.
Oh, that
Cuts
is the
up away,
fatal.
that
And the
main
Viper ult on
choke.
top of this as well.
Nightfall.
What a weird
Use of
round
the
this is.
Seekers.
What's the
Can't
plan
quite
going to
follow
be?
them as well for
All
any
the way
sort of
back
easy
aside. This
kills.
Viper is a nightmare to deal with.
Job is
Bro,
left
I
up to
don't know how
PRX
they
to see
killed
if they can
Chichu
contain
here.
this. They gotta know players could be pushed into these positions, but EDG are just holding the site. It's a lockdown.
So that doesn't do
Play in
anything.
mind to try and push this one back. It's not the greatest lockdown in the world. There is some spots to play into. The pit won't be going down as a result of it. And yeah, catching onto Forsaken. And Entertainments doesn't look it. They are finding it hard to chew through.
Yeah,
It's
it's too strong.
Yeah,
This is a
you have to give it up.
perfect
But the Viper
Viper,
spits down, and
really,
that's now a really
considering
good
the
adjustment
situation.
in the moment for
Man, they
EDG.
win the eco.
Yeah, what a great call.
It's really
How
good.
long nobody survived for so long getting pressured there over towards A main?
How many upgrades did they get? 2 as well?
Enough of a distraction for Kangkang and Smoggy to get all the way through mid, down through water.
Yeah, they took so much space while it was going on. They kind of tunnel visioned the
I think
fight
PRX are going to have to
over
make an
towards
adjustment
here.
there potentially and put Forsaken's alarm bot, you know, somewhere deeper towards mid if they want to play like this. Now that EDG have found that opening. But how bizarre that we see all of the ultimates invested in this round, where EDG didn't have the rifles compared to the prior, where they chose not to go for the nightfall. Smoggy, 1 away from the lockdown. An awesome offensive tool to keep the momentum rolling for Edward Gaming.
All propped up.
Oi, that's
Chance being
that's disgusting.
Lead all the way through. This is such a naughty angle.
That is
Look at
disgusting,
that!
bro. Turret's even chiming in with a
I believe it
headshot.
was the turret
Oh, that was the turret
Yeah.
finding the other headshot.
baiting us, but
Forsaken and Timmy both with the headshots.
exactly, and it's disgusting that. I mean, really, just know what to really do. But Kangkang is instantly there with a response once more. Doesn't want to back away.
A great answer. Now Mindfreak's going to get pushed here. He's sat on top of his own alarm bot, so it doesn't even do work for him. Watching.
From the side.
Yeah, it's like the icebox tech. It's pretty cool.
It's fallen to pieces a bit for PRX.
Still, though.
He was on the other side of the map here with the operator now aiming to retake. Does have the Blade Storm. Jing. Blazer's broken. Flash into the back. Playing anti. Kangkang
That's the
wins
big kill.
his. Still there though. Out
Ooh,
into the
maybe
open.
for them more
Divide.
people elbow.
That sightline. Excellent flash. Pushes them back and away, and it's not
Oh
planted
my
for
goodness.
these players. EDG have to white face this one.
Yeah, not planted
Really
for them, so they have to get proactive.
Something to buy. He's left alone here, and no time really to
Wait,
do so.
nice molly
Great
from
snake
there.
bite. Even if Divide wanted to, he could not stand his ground there.
Damn, they look
Beautiful
great at the
work.
moment on this.
Edward Gaming really starting to flex their muscles here. Both teams looking strong on the opponent's map pick after making a compositional change. I'm not convinced it's necessarily the comp, though, that's getting EDG across the
Yeah,
line
look. I
here,
mean, look
but
at that. How are you
I
meant
mean,
to
they
headshot
are
that?
hitting some nice shots. This one, of course, from the opposite side, but Kangkang goes down and just instantly entries and opens up B for them. All of the good work that Forsaken does at the start with the cheeky spots, kind of peeking through the turret's legs, undone in a moment. More A-main fights.
Okay, yeah.
It's like they're doing a
dude,
drill.
Yeah, but this time it's PRX who just waited out, bait the util, and now they want to strike back almost immediately. A flash forwards, it's catching, but there was a smoke in the way. Nobody
that
didn't get blinded
smoke
from that one.
from
They're gonna return
Kangkang
the fire.
wasn't intended
Down
to
Jing.
block the flash, it was just to help him get out. Was incredible.
Something's been healed back
Ended up blocking the flash and then just faded as he turned from the corner.
Watching mid, so that's a big difference compared to where he had his utility last time. PRX decided
Something
to
went down to
fight
10 HP, got a
Saw the
heal
load
during
plates
all of
go
that as
all
well.
the way
Mindfreak has his ult, so they can feel like they want to play retake over towards B, just
pull
because
back
that's
his
what
alarm
everyone
bot.
does when you have
Does
Astral.
PRX
It's just too
take a look
strong.
over towards
And
R.
honestly, they might be
Allows
going B.
Forsaken a little bit of
Smoggy's
the
ult as
freedom
well.
just to jump spot B long as well. So PRX have some pretty good information right now.
Question mark
but they
created
must
over
still be
towards here,
wondering where
and
EDG are. Rest of EDG
look at a
just kind of
three-person
finding
group
ways
and
to
explore.
eventually hit down towards
With the
what is
flash.
weaker
Flash goes
side.
deep, they clear the question mark, they put one person here, and maybe
like
we
a
get a
retake.
rotate in time.
Mindfreak does have the Cosmic Divide for this one, so not going to be hard pressed about it, but
The lockdown's just a great tool here, I think.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it
but we're
does
going to have
allow
Astral here, so
PRX the chance,
Forsaken
though, to get
could
close and try to
be
play
told
potentially
just
to
to...
deny his
yeah,
plan
I
from
think he
going
got
down.
told to get out of there.
Or at least to play a very fast retake.
Oh my goodness, he's going to the
Back
back
into
of
the corner
sight.
here, they're spamming down. All of it, Forsaken though, is cleaned out
Keep
towards
an eye on
backcourt. It's still a
something.
flank attempt by something. He's right behind them now. Should be able to get a sight line onto one of the players. Yep, Smoggy caught to the corner, but he wants to play his
shot.
live. No! Out to the side there, Chichu. If he could receive it.
Yeah, he's doing great at just
JPM
doing
from
damage at the
something,
moment
really
here.
making sure that
Don't
they
need to
are
use the
clearing
Astral into this one in theory.
Receivable angle. Left up to
Nicely
Smoggy,
done.
and yeah, not a chance there.
Yeah, and I imagine with the Astral as well, they probably still do a
So,
similar
yes, the
setup
lockdown
of just
did clear
info
out
over towards
large
here
portion
and
of the
this.
site there, but it made it glaringly obvious with something already flanking that they could just
Not ready yet.
again get a flank going as well as soon as the plan starts happening.
It's also a bit of a time factor there too. PRX realized that it had to be a B hit because there's only 20 seconds left. They're able to rotate everyone over, even if the lockdown was
One enemy remaining.
hidden story here that we haven't been talking too much about. Something kind of struggling to have impact in terms of his fragging potential. There's been a few moments at this point where I've seen him with an op and, you know, miss a shot or have a rifle, have Bladestorm.
Yeah, I mean, he had good impact here.
Opportunity to have impact, and we really just haven't seen him stepping up in the same way that Kankan has.
Been missing ever so
slightly. Actually change it up a little bit.
He did say yesterday
they go aggro, set something up over towards B, and now they can rotate heavier, and we still have the alarm bot. So I'm interested to see.
You got to remember he's a rookie.
I think that was in case they went out of here. And then I don't know what the backup plan's going to be.
Prowler broken. Again, that flash reclearance. Kankan way off the mark with the smoke.
Yeah, yeah, but no idea where he was.
An attempt through Art. 3 players there. Smokes are being laid down slowly, steadily. Jing, fast, instantly there. And again, that flash.
So good, man. Haldon is getting wrecked in terms of fast kills sometimes. Yeah, really nicely done. That's a spike down as well.
In the middle of nowhere. Pushing contact in through main. Kankan, he's found a timing and an angle here. Util out in the hands. Flash. It's still good. Updraft though, there's no punish inside. Kankan is still alive and kicking. Spam through. Can't land it, can't connect it. It's
really close. 16 HP on this one.
7-5.
I mean, they had a good recovery at the end of the last 2 rounds. I still think EDG did great, really.
It certainly has been a strange half of Valorant. We've seen clashes all over the place. And PRX, desperate to try and hold on with those final 2 rounds. Excellent round from Jing and Divide.
Feels like Divide has really good clutch stats at the moment. Well, pretty obvious to work out what that one was.
My thoughts exactly with some of these rounds, but it's been fun. Anyone's game.
Anyone's game still. Very exciting first half. Let's send it down to Mimi, who's got a special guest as well. Nice little interview.
Yeah, I'm joined here by Giorgimo from EG. Guys, give it up for Giorgimo. You guys have already qualified for playoffs, so you're just here chilling in the crowd. What's it been like watching?
I mean, it's just a great experience. I love seeing it from the crowd. I love being part of the crowd, and I love seeing all the fans that are here. And I appreciate all you guys coming out today, so give it up for us.
Does it make you more excited for playoffs?
Oh, of course. I can't wait to see the next stage. I mean, even the next game that we have, like, it's still going to be a great crowd always, so.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I see you have a sign here. Jing greater than, less than Giorgimo. You're one of the best race players in the scene. Jing is as well. What does the sign mean? How do you rate him?
I mean, you got some crazy movement, but like, can I match his movement? Probably. So like, we'll see him in the next stage. So yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, okay. He thinks he's up to snuff. Another player on PRX that people have been really excited for is probably one of the most long-awaited debutants. It's something. What have you made of his debut thus far?
It looks really good. Like, I still like him on Breach. Like, he's going crazy on Breach as well. And like, whenever he plays Jet, I know that he's gonna come out and play his game. But I want to see that matchup versus Demon One versus something for sure.
Yeah, so you're looking forward to playing PRX, that's your hope?
Yes, that's my hope, for sure.
All right, well, this game, it's been close thus far, but EDG looking good on the second map. Who do you think's taking this one?
I think EDG's taking it home.
All right, some belief in EDG. Guys, one more time for Giorgimo. Thanks so much. Let's get the second half underway.
I love that, honestly, as well. I mean, Giorgimo, match at hand, he's like, yeah, I want to play against PRX.
Yeah, I know.
Fully rooting for them.
Hey, I mean, one of these teams actually might not even end up making it out of groups. There's some scary teams still in this group.
It's a crazy prospect, but I mean, Group A is looking like the strongest group that we've got at this event, I have to say.
That's what makes this match a really important one too. As much as, you know, this is the title game of Group A that everyone's been looking forward to, there's some danger too. Giants played an excellent match and Crew's been on a heater, though they did end up getting put down in their first game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. So. Don't think Giorgimo took math class though. Don't think he had any clue what he was doing with the greater than
not too sure. I mean,
give us binds. Yeah, bind would be fun. I kind of want to go there.
Because we are heading straight back into the action very quickly here. Pistol round beginnings.
It would be pretty hype. I want to see what PRX comp we get, but
this composition on defense.
Maybe we have to wait.
Something looking like they might clash in Art.
Okay, Insta-Dog, that's a lot of pressure over towards here, but there's no one following it up. And instead we've got 4 pass and Art, and that is really nice. Yeah, but that's good though. Omen Flash going in literally hit everyone, even though it hit his teammate and they managed to get out, so I like that.
4 players just
and like this was, dude, and we're going to retake A main reactively. This is cool.
Looking to try and catch the other half of this split.
It's really nice.
Yeah, PRX pause, waiting for some re-aggression, but as we can see, the re-aggro is over towards A main, so kind of right. Just wrong place.
To the flank, spotted out, Divide, catches it.
They're going to smoke the turret. I mean, the turret, I think, ended up getting broken.
Yeah, broken anyway. Devi in danger here, but there's only one player to meet him. It's him versus KanKang.
Oh, they're locked in on site.
Push forwards, past it. The reaction from PRX already deep onto the site, trying to spam into the smokes. But again, EDG are so rapid on the approach here. They've got all the player advantage and leave it up to just Forsaken. He can't do it.
From EDG. Loved it. Good sign for them as well in terms of getting the kill and getting out and then just playing the numbers.
Honestly, that
was really cool.
Experience that EDG have got now.
Such a very nice pistol. In terms of the pistols as well, it's two. It's actually 2-2 with both of them winning both their pistols.
I completely agree with you. I think their first set play, the little trap that they have, and the paranoia that's designed to allow KanKang to get out instead of actually go for more is lovely. But I don't understand exactly what PRX were doing with smoking the turret. They blew the smoke on turret. That wastes one that
Dude, have that mic
available.
up.
He couldn't smoke off flowers as a result.
I want to hear it.
Contact past him. Maybe a bit of
they started getting sound into some of Minnie's clips yesterday. I think they're too scared for this one.
5 IGLs on the team.
So yeah, again, I was talking about how this has become like a common meta in China. Apex and EMEA have started to do this, and it looks like PRX are maybe just doing it against EDG themselves. I'm not sure because of KanKang. But we've kind of been calling this the anti-KanKang eco, where you just buy half armor because you know that they love marshals.
There it is, contacts caught, near sighted up, but already the weapons are good. SMGs, beam them all down, bring them all down. Plant stuck, so a bit of extra money. No chance to win the round.
Nice, yeah, 1-2 armor rebuys, nothing else on top of it. Pretty cool.
Quite a significant margin.
Pretty cool.
All the guns are intact. The bonus
VODs
is
instantly,
nice.
yeah, the VODs are me, and then the highlights my editor. So we get double Insta uploads.
Set up to be very interesting this second half. You've got KanKang picking up the bonus round operator as well. So the buy is going to be really interesting.
I love it when people do this, honestly. Jet players or whatever. Operate on the bonus round. I mean, you almost come to expect it, I think, if you're going up against KanKang. You have to always be checking the money to see if you can buy it. But
for sure.
It can often...
Okay, the bonus is looking all right. No one has to rebuy any guns. In terms of the money, it's great. It's looking really good when we get the op on top of it as well. So he bought a Frenzy instead of the normal Marshal, and then he gets an op on top now. So they are not going to expect this, and they're taking a bit... Dude, they got to help him, though. Bro, this is an op. You got to be spotting... Okay, spotting super deep angle. Okay, that's so fine. And now KanKang needs to go over. They're not expecting this.
Oh my, he's moving forwards here. He's trying to hold this down as well with the paranoia, but there's a smoke in his way. Something's there.
What a weird round this is. Don't want to lose the op, but you kind of want to get a pick.
All there, and a shot missed. Going wide here for KanKang. Back up onto the angle, but again, has to respect it and back away from the util being used. That needs to go down. Updraft. No one was watching the high ground position. Something though. Looked himself forwards. Catches the one towards the back here. Nobody will fall. 2 versus 3. At some point, you have to consider maybe saving or not. Smoggy already got the kill. Spotted out another player. Nana Swarm. There. Flash.
Oh, it's a great flash.
Excellent.
Really good flash. There's the op on the floor. Do you want it on attack? Yeah, something says I do. He's in for it.
PRX completely countering the idea there from EDG. There was certainly some danger still injected in there. You take a look at how they're able to entry, and it's it's only Haodong with barely a weapon.
Huge. Do you know what surprised me the most here is just like gets the op and then he goes in. Like it's a 2v3 and he goes in with the op. Like it's really bold.
Mindfreak too, actually. The supporting cast of PRX.
Most teams when they buy it in the eco, like the bonus round, they just save it. Like they just play super passive.
Getting punished
yeah, that doesn't really.
The operator in the prior. He's only got a stinger here, 2 away
doesn't
from
really suit him.
Meanwhile, something has all the weaponry.
It might be about to gift them one, to be honest, as well. He's walking right into 3 players who tucked to the corner. Nobody does.
So people that oh my goodness, he's got 2 there.
It's instantaneous once more. KanKang.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, and in terms of the money as well, like this is a huge round.
Whoa,
what, bro?
He wins that, really?
Dude, how are you doing this with a stinger? How do people use this gun so well?
Might see him pop the Bladestorm and go for this.
Jump spot. He's looking for it. Information. Something. Here we granted it, is he? Surely spotted.
Kang hears that op as well and he insta-swings. Bro, he's like, I literally want that.
The operator right back, as I was saying at the beginning.
Gives it back and then forces them down to an eco and then gifts them an op as well. It's so perfect.
It's what I love about this team, honestly, is actually they do a lot of this, the bait and switch. Someone takes contact.
Yeah, what I was going to say is Kang's like the complete opposite of James. James from, dude, I don't even know who James plays for anymore in CS.
But How Long actually sprayed down 2 as well.
With like the complete opposite.
Which is excellent value.
Kang time is like W forwards and goes for them.
Passed around like the Christmas present nobody wants. You know, where you just re-gift it the year later.
I've never done that personally.
Of course you haven't. You wouldn't want to out yourself publicly as doing that.
I mean, I've never done that.
So this
has to be a solid timeout, by the way, because money's not
really
there.
Feels like this
They're up against the op. Money is there for EDG.
They're out of their depth a little bit on
I don't know how you...
But here, looking strong. And certainly, I think we're witnessing
come back from that one.
a bit of a jet differential, which is a weird thing to say.
Right, still going?
We'd see a huge amount of value coming from something.
Looked away and there was more.
You know, where he's given an opportunity to do the impossible, it looks, you know, it gives it a good shot. But he's also just not finding the same level of consistent value that Kankan is.
Haven't seen me stand in a while, that's actually very true.
Feeling a bit rattled.
Bro, it's because it's long days. It's because it's like the 3 out of 3 days.
That was always a concern as well, people talking about his debut.
My excuses I get tied too easily.
So disappointing.
When in reality, I'm just being lazy.
Get to see full strength PRX, but
okay, chat. I'll do you all a deal. I'll stand for bind. If we get to bind, I'll stand. There we go. That's the deal.
Here as well, Bran. He's got a
also, hope this desk. I haven't actually checked all the wires and stuff, so hopefully the desk is fine for him.
And stop the EDG momentum. It would be him.
Very delayed. Sees paranoia over the top. Something. He tried to react fast. As soon as the util was used towards A main.
Yeah, it's just a low by now.
Great idea.
Yep, taken out of the sky.
It's a fantastic timing. He's just not hitting.
That'll do it.
Very fortunate.
That'll do it.
I mean, Chishu's just got the read that somebody's going to be tucking into that corner. He just spams through the smoke.
Okay, there was the smallest window where this guy crossed to the right.
Kankan doesn't realize Jing's in the corner.
Okay, but still hits it. Damn, his reactive stuff is impressive.
But he hits it.
He just is, though, isn't he?
He is him.
It was still really fast.
Looking like EDG are going to be able to get up to 11 here. Pretty resounding lead on Pearl. PRX are struggling to make things happen. Nobody on EDG really playing around the middle of the map. You know, if PRX want to try and create picks using their Jet and Phoenix, sometimes that's going to be with plays like this through B-Link or Art. That's not really where EDG are fighting.
Chichu still was 2 snake bites as well. It's just delaying them. They know exactly where these players are. They made a ton of noise. The flashes connect out wide though. Got to hit these, and they do.
Wait,
okay,
really?
pistols.
I mean,
Through with it. Maybe earn yourself an upgrade, but the plan has to be stuck.
Zominal, it's kind of unbelievable.
Right behind them. Hold on. Trying to put the squeeze.
Damn, look at that as well. They just hyper focus on it because he's so close. Damn,
to
what
really
a
do
nice
anything at all. Kang with a knife,
really
single
cool.
blade did it.
What a bold play by Haldong.
Yeah, I loved it.
There's always a chance there that somebody's just waiting around the corner for him to stick the ultimate and just swings instantly.
Yeah, for the punish.
But I think a really nice crossfire setup because the rest of his team is holding from that underneath area, almost exactly holding the corner. So, that is really nice shots though, landing by nobody.
Yeah.
A player that had a very rough map 1. Like I said earlier, 5 and 15 on Fracture. 0 and 5 in first kill to first deaths. A far, far cry from what nobody was doing the last time we saw him on the big stage. But he's just having a very solid map 2 with a couple of big moments.
Around the matters, though.
Imagine the PRX Fnatic
PRX
replays would be pretty good.
Dish out now. They have to win it. Why is EDG going to be put back up
in terms of the coaches.
The flash did not catch on to Kankan.
Yeah, that is not a good dash into the wall.
Dashing straight into the box. Catching him out into the open. Nanoswarm's here, vulnerable up by Jing. Stun into the corner.
Wait, what was he stunned by?
With the ult. Get back. Call's gained. Playing on side is a risky business here. Nobody still has the Nightfall.
And they have massive ultimates to be able to close this out still.
Yeah, I would love to see a lockdown being
used. Just stun, I guess, yeah, that's the only thing.
It'd be a great idea.
Nightfall used.
He's not going for it.
Oh, blaze it. A bit prior as well. I'm going to be able to hear these sound cues. Still working into the back of halls. Weaving in and out of these smokes. Something is standing it. No, spam down. in the midst of all of this, and I think this lockdown might be a little bit too late. They've already gained access to it still. It's going to come down to an absolute spam battle. Top of the box, predicted. There's no attempt to try and fight over this one. Stand corrected, lockdown, precisely when they needed it. Now there's definitely no time to win this one out. So, overwhelming force of the ultimates, that's really what grants PRX that win.
And honestly, also a perfect timing with the lockdown. As much as we were looking for it to come a little earlier, you know, Forsaken knows best. He pops down that lockdown, and Jing, instead of using his Phoenix Molly to, you know, have some kind of post-plant utility, he throws it down to stop them contesting the lockdown. It goes inside the Omen smoke. And look at that. How are you going to get through?
Good luck.
Not happening. So PRX pick one up and draw this within 4.
They had to use a lot to get there.
Yeah, no op in terms of money for it as well.
More than in control.
Here's another big clash on B.
And this is a massive round in terms of the buy, in terms of the economy.
EDG are going to challenge it with a bit of a trap play, actually.
So C's being used as soon as the flash.
They have no idea about Forsaken, right? Okay, they do know.
Out in the open behind the screens. Fight one. Howdong falling.
Mate, I feel sorry for him. Yeah, Gang just said, no, I've had enough of it, and just left this dude.
Feels like he has to do something in that instance.
They actually were on a different page here, it felt like. One going forward, committing, one trying to go back, and then one just stuck in the open.
Potentially a goal with this. Shishu looks like he's backing all the way off, though.
He's saving. Has to.
You might see a timeout after that as well. They're slightly on the wrong page.
Potentially, because it's only Chishu that wouldn't be able to buy.
I would like to see Smoggy prod. He's one away from the ult.
Yeah, potentially that could be a great decision there for EDG, but they're just going to maximize the weaponry instead.
Here.
I actually really like the idea from EDG too. They have.
I think they'll time out.
Decide to use a cloudburst or a recall star to try and cross over towards B. There was a seize for anybody that would be walking through.
It's 2-4 as well, right?
2
loss bonus, so this can't be an op, and this is 1,000. So there's a world where they want to just do a low buy on top of this instead of just a full.
They even managed to save that cosmic divide, so it's usable for the next round. And at this point, PRX
Money's starting to get pretty good for PRX after this one. 4 alive. The Astra util was good, yeah.
Look how nice that is, though. You have Trailblazer into a pull, into a nanoswarm. Yeah. The on-the-fly utility that PRX throws,
they have some nice stuff.
It feels like set plays, even when they're just cooking it up on the fly.
They don't prioritize the op that heavily on this one, and they decide to just go in for it. So, yeah, big round.
Barrier, 4-1 split.
PRX win this, the comeback is definitely on.
Nobody needs to get out alive. It's really quite critical.
One person on his own out in the open.
How does he escape this flash in his face?
Howdong's wild.
Such a weird position to play. I mean, he's really got no way to get
Dude,
out.
What are we? Sorry, nobody even.
Not
like,
the most
doing?
intelligent play that we've seen nobody go for, and he is a player that likes to go high risk, high reward.
That is,
but he's got no exit strategy there at all.
Really strange. Cosmic divide.
I don't even know what the plan would have been there.
The site once more, paranoia, it's fast. EDG looking to fight towards the backside of Hall's flash in their face.
Bro, they definitely need a timeout here. Dude, that's the big round that you have to win, otherwise you have to eco. Can you do that? That was really weird.
Game he is playing. Tap onto it. Kind with a dash back towards Halls here. What is the play here for EDG? Smokes. It's more going to be used to split this one up. A tap onto the plan as well. See if they can make EDG overstep themselves, but they're all reloading! And it's Prom gonna take it!
Nice, bro. That's a cleanup. That's a full buy as well. That is a full buy. Yeah, definitely need a timeout after that one.
Online, tactical timeout instantly.
Definitely need a timeout.
Hit the red button. There's problems here, starting from the very beginning with the way that nobody was positioned.
So
hella
smart.
toxic, just a risky play, bro. That's not a like. I'm all for going like risk play if it has a high reward. The reward of that is like what? Is he just meant to one tap everyone? It was just crap, man. Like you can be like if it's something like that, you have to kind of call it out to an extent. It's not toxic, bro. It's just like
EDG looked like they were going on a run. They'd already taken down Loud, playing here for a top 4 finish, and they let slip an 11-4 lead.
Like no joke, if I saw someone in like a gold or something do that, I would just be like, bro, what are you doing? Like I expect better than you to do that in a big game like this. Doesn't make sense.
Not the same size of a lead, but they were
legit didn't make sense.
And
Now it's within 2. EDG are so close. They're within touching distance of sending us to Pearl. They just need to find 2 more ideas that work.
Okay.
And we would be there.
Timeout comes in. We eco. We're actually going to be able to get the op.
A Raise Rainer play.
Whoa. Bro, you got to save some money. 2-9. 2-9 loss bonus on top of all of this. So, like, I mean,
PRX are
this is a
massively
weird
favored to
buy
win
at
this
the
round
moment.
as well and get the score back to 10-11.
Someone's got to save for the op.
What is going on with the economy right
Yeah,
now?
what the hell are they doing?
All over the place.
Mate, are they just melting?
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to afford to buy this one, but I mean, I guess the loser's bonus is kicking in at this point.
Yeah, but
EDG.
even so, I mean, unless nobody literally buys not a single thing. Nana Swarm up top there. Lovely.
PRX, they don't mix it up, man. Then broke, don't fix it, so... Already using the util, that's just going to be for the Nana Swarm and the alarm bot. It's in the usual spot. That molly lands, so Chichu
Yeah, I mean, this
can't
side
find
here
this
is
one.
just
Flash
so
from
nice.
Trailblazers, all
Guy in
coordinated
elbow
together towards the back door.
with the
There's a
judge.
waiting for them. Do they dare step? Do they
Nice,
dare
Forsaken.
venture?
I love the bait of the runaway with the swing as well.
PRX in control. Lovely response, ready for it. And
Damn,
something
bro.
in their faces.
Damn, bro. His movement is wild.
Screams it at them.
He's been quiet, but man, that
What a
was
vintage
insane.
something play. He loves going for stuff like that. The shorty, just his favored weapon of choice.
The instant decision making on this is pretty cool to watch.
Found it a little tough to get the value. Sure, this one a little bit of an anti-eco
Look at the
kind of
movement as well, the
situation,
jump
but,
hop. It's cool.
Smoggy had the weaponry to try and do something, and he got his ankles broken.
Brutalized, man. Something he
Okay.
needed that, I think, for confidence.
Dude, we still don't get the op out though, because we were... And then we have to do the bulldog.
He's the playmaker, he can be.
This round is everything for EDG.
I don't know if it's been like a thing
Their
that they
economy
talked
is
about
not
in
in a
terms
good
of they
spot
don't
here,
want to
and
get the
they've used
op
to find
out
this
of, but
pivot
it's
to
been a
lock
while
down
since
B
he's had it.
right from the
I
start.
actually quite like this
Not
bit as well.
normally
It
what you
cuts
see
off the
from
common
them.
angle where you want to use your lockdown.
In terms of money,
Forsaken's
it's a
got this one, but they
complete
have to
death.
clear out the pit if
Like
they
there
wanna use
is no money here.
Makes it so difficult
There's
for
a
them to
lot of
just
money
hit
over
B.
towards there.
But look at the alarm bot. The alarm bot is lovely from Forsaken. You wouldn't believe that he's only just become a Sentinel player. And in fact, they're using the lockdown just to clear the Viper from the pit, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean,
They were
No, they've
tempted to.
decided better of it. Someone with the
say,
counter core.
seems like a low value play, but let's head him back over here now. Okay, does want to go for it.
I feel like that's a pretty reasonable idea, to be honest. Countered
Oh, boy.
instantly.
Yeah. No one can really take the space up. Jing
Yeah,
is
I
getting
mean,
brutalized.
Not too much of a risk, and
Burnt
you
to
at
a
least
crisp
know that
there.
he's back and
Tons
that
of
you've
utility.
100% forced them back, so the
Spend the
ult's going to
ults.
go down.
Lockdowns exchange.
That's
Kang
nice when
Kang.
they're in position
Falls,
as well.
two
That was
players detained.
incredibly
I mean,
risky.
there needs to be a defense
Teammates?
here. Definitely players watching his back. Something tucked to
Yeah,
the corner.
the tunnel
Chichu
vision was
just
crazy.
baited into it. Thought he was alone. Not quite. What an insane play to make in the moment here. Dog forwards. Smoggy spotted. Again, he's being approached from every perceivable angle. He cannot do it. Not alone. Nobody in Howdong. At this point,
Man.
was forced to just save here, but it's brutal, man. It's going to be 11-11.
It's an
Yeah,
absolute
and two of them
disaster
can't
for
buy.
EDG.
You got
They're
2-9
not
on
even
top
able
of
to
this.
Save a single weapon into it. Sure, the score is tied, but that's not the way that this map is currently going. It's 5 in a row for PRX, and an economy advantage heading into the final round. Or sorry, heading into the next round.
Yeah, 2 more in regular time. Yeah, the money situation is weird. EDG
Wait, how
their
can
grip,
bro
really.
see?
Flashbacks to the fashion of which they lost the last time these two teams played. Josh, you were talking about it, the story of it.
Yeah, I mean, that one was utterly brutal. They just couldn't put together
Oh man,
any
both their
attacking rounds
timeouts
on
in
Fracture.
this. And
We've already seen
the
Fracture.
thing is, they
It's
let
gone. It's
they
in the
let the
past,
league go
out of their
down
minds.
as well, so they can't.
EDG
I
would
mean,
have
they
been
can
feeling
if
so
they want to
confident
save an
earlier
op, they can.
You know, beginning of the second half,
They can eco
they got together
to
a
get
nice
it,
half,
but they're gonna have to accept that it's
7-5,
going to be
got
12.
up to 9-5. Sure, they lose the
So, yeah,
bonus,
there's
but
a
that's
big-
to be expected. They're rattling
There's
forwards,
a
in control
big
on
decision
Pearl.
to be made here.
5 rounds later, defeat is a serious possibility. EDG's economy is in such a rough spot right now. They're in a
Oh man,
weird
they're going to be
position
devastated.
where
Like this one,
most of the players
to
can
watch
buy,
back in a VOD review
but
is
Shishu doesn't have
brutal.
enough
These
money.
last,
So
like,
the
what,
question
has it been
becomes,
5 in a row, 6 in a row?
do
It's
you
been
force
really
up here
brutal.
with 4 rifles
So difficult.
and play for it all, knowing that your buy is going to be broken in the final round?
And they go for it as well. We get like all of these rounds, at least these. I can't remember what was going on over towards here. I think I could even include this one here where we haven't had the op. And they're just a team that always buys the op.
You want to try and get
It's their win condition all the time.
We're right back into it.
But this is so tough for Chishu.
Right? What?
Smoggy is catching. First sign of utility, immediately respects it by backing away here. Still has Nana Swarms again, but they're placed.
Is he meant to be saving for it? Is he just doing... He's just accepting he's the guy that has to buy the op and then have no op. Oh, this is crazy.
Tapping.
That tanking.
Now sticking for the
Plant goes in, there's a big duel behind here. Big duel behind it. It kind of all comes down to it. They do have vision block. Yeah, Kang could win this.
Into the corner, Dash is there, here's the footsteps, beautiful kill.
Yeah, and him just staying alive now is perfect, because that's the pressure.
Rest of his team fighting for it, but they contain the flank, and they bring them all down. Two left standing once more. Can Chishu even find a rifle in the midst of all of this? They haven't even got the pull out. PRX, so many layers, not even using it actually.
I mean, Mindfreak's dead at the moment, Brent.
Losing my grip on reality here, but Forsaken is not. It's
okay.
12 to 11.
This is a lot in a row. One chance.
One of the most critical kills in that round is something, winning the Jet head-to-head on the flank to stop the threat that is Kang. Kang playing the defensive side Jet, got up to 20 kills quite a while ago, and since then has only really been able to put one on the board. Created a threat, but the rest of the team just couldn't capitalize. PRX, 6 in a row, have just stolen the lead from EDG and now are on match point.
For like the
EDG with a horrendous buy as PRX continue to just
hammer
it home into B over and over again.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Be an answer, something to push them back. So many players out in the open.
So big kill. There's 3 people here, 4 people here. The Omen Flash was really good.
Can't get a clean fight whatsoever here. Still, there needs to be a fight being taken by them.
Forsaken 1v3 into the 1v2.
It's the last one left here, but this is EDG with everything to play for.
Dude, he has no idea it costs. Okay, nicely done. Of course, we go overtime.
Brings it to 12,
and obviously in overtime, you can buy the op if you want to. Damn, this is wild.
After 6 in a row. EDG finally come up with the answer to be able to
save
I
mean, they stacked so many people here. They had like 4 people here.
It's just a brawl. The players defending, taking duels down B long. A ridiculous aim duel. So overtime it is. Who does this favor? Forsaken's picked up an Odin defending over towards B. Don't know what kind of areas he's thinking of spamming there.
Alright. Let's get into dude. Why he's got an Odin, man?
Do you remember these clashes in A-Main, Brent? We've seen them so many times on EDG's attack half. Here it comes.
Resulting in a coin flip almost. TP past the box. PRX, they've been favored when they wait out this util and then they re-hit it afterwards. They're doing the exact same again.
Oh, the Omen Flash is incredible. Only person it didn't hit though, and yeah, Kang thought he was out of there.
All 5 players from
Sorry, something thought he was out of there. Wait, Jing thought he was out of there. Who the hell thought he was out of there? Someone thought he was out of there. Damn, okay, nicely done. Dude, I got so confused there. I forgot they flipped sides.
Find themselves at that point.
Jesus.
Can they hold on? Can they close out?
Yeah, it was Jing. No, it wasn't Jing. It was
point at any point.
Oh no, okay, he was dueling.
But they were at 11 for so long.
Do you know what? I didn't even see the kill.
The players
someone
just woke up here towards
whoever the second person was to die.
The individuals were popping in those
it's someone on the server. The second person, whoever that was, they didn't know where they were.
This has been the key in the last 2 rounds. Round 24 and 25 have been won by EDG taking fights.
Mindfreak, okay, well we got there eventually. We named all of the players.
We've seen a lot of
we got
the map control plays and the dancing around and using utility and
Timeout.
ultimates.
Do they want to buy an op for this one?
Push comes to shove. It's just the raw fights that are deciding these towards the end.
Also minor adaptations in terms of how they want to play it.
I'm Warpath. What's up, bro, with the 2 months? Thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate you. Thanks for doing that.
Wave of it to try and fight back. And that power right there. I mean, how long saved his paranoia? He waited for them to use the dog, waited for them to flash to come through again, and just sent it flying Refining again, it's these just little changes, the adjustments over these rounds and how these fights are being taken.
Map
It feels
3
like
is
brute
bind if
force,
we get there.
and in most instances is, but there is the adjustments occurring.
When the defenders have 5 players stacked
Wasn't that
in
sub
A
long
main,
ago? Yeah, it was
ignoring
like,
all the rest of the
says
map.
it was 15
And the
minutes ago,
attackers
but everyone's
continue
checked in now.
to barrel through even when the Killjoy's dead. It feels like Blinker Vision a little. Kankan picks up an operator.
There we go,
though,
that was the
heading
op,
into
that
this
was
to
what
try
was
and
missing
close
in
things out for EDG.
this.
Watching
And
B.
send us to bind.
Yep, he's watching B.
That's where the spike is.
It's going to be a smoke in his face most likely, or at least a wall, something to block off this angle. Flash. The record smoke.
And he's just going to take this
wondering
and
if they
have full
crossed.
vision.
We know
So although
differently,
they
of
faked a bit of
course.
pressure over towards B,
Haldong's got a paranoia.
yeah, we
it's
just
off
got
the,
straight
alarm
up
bot through double doors, but
info.
Presumably,
We got
he's
turret
also going to pull
info,
off as soon as
we
the
got
turret takes contact.
alarm bot
And in
info,
fact,
is kind of nice
after
at the
20
moment.
seconds pass, he decides to just drift over there anyway.
There it is. Does he let it rip? Does he let it loose? Turret's already broken. Grouped up. PRX almost in their entirety here.
Whoa, 4-person group over towards Art with the Omen flash. They want to duel. Do you have any idea about the guy behind the box? No, they don't. The guy behind the box late peeks and gets 2. They had no idea he was there. End up being a pretty good crunch. It was such a great reaction from the 2 over from A main.
And this is almost certainly going to another round of OT unless Kankan can pull out the impossible.
Last cannon. No armor, just the operator. One smoke. Too many angles to watch. And look at that. I mean, they are not letting him get away with anything.
Thank you
Not
for
a
that
chance. What a round from PRX. It's a great work
It
there
was so
to avoid that trap
anticlimactic.
from
You were
coming
kind of
through.
like,
I
oh
mean,
man, if
something's
he
the
gets a
first
good
death,
peek here, maybe.
But he's also playing anti-flash, ready to swing.
Oh,
and the
nice
Red
transfer in the
capitalize.
second one.
Mindfreak is there, ready to stop the second wave of the push coming through. And the reaction from the A main players is instant and excellent. No streaks of rounds happening here. Back and forth.
Defensive op over towards A. Doesn't look like he's getting set up, just wants to take the angle. It's actually late peeking.
Towards A. It's not for a fight on the extremity to begin. Forsaken hasn't even used his turret or alarm bot yet. He's waiting to deploy them in case EDG just run to A.
Run to A, or even just use utility to clear it. Maybe just waiting to see if there was a snakebite or an anaswarm.
This is nice, a question mark here. And then they use this smoke a lot of the time as well to block vision, so that's pretty cool. So this question mark won't get cleared for a while. I don't know if before the smoke goes up they actually put the wall up, or...
seen mid explore too much.
So.
EDG only prodding with 2 players. It feels like both teams are very scared.
No idea, this opposite, they're probably going to dry peek. Oh, okay.
Does this Prowler catch? It does not, and something's got a chance.
Back on the line. Here we
Damn.
go! Adjustment with the micro aim. Jing's there. Immediately to push them back away from Art. This is EDG into the side flash. Out wide. Kang surviving a little bit too long.
Sick. What a nice shot. Jing did great as well. He got so
it's the
many.
duelist players with something and Jing that closed the door on EDG in that
that
round.
op kill was everything.
Excellent play
On the
by
smoker
something
as
over
well.
in A-main, and Jing picked his timing to try and fight towards Art beautifully too. Usually it's
And
the
that
rest
was
of the squad
fast.
kind of setting these guys up for success. And here, just decided to take the
Man,
fight himself.
the
So 3 players
Phoenix
dropped before
flashes are
he could
actually
even blink.
wrecking them.
Forsaken's shaking with the anticipation of being able to put this team away. What a comeback this would be. PRX. They have a match point to work with.
Look at this.
Kang gets his op out.
String of rounds. They've
Once
got
again.
one more round.
That was
We'll
nice.
do it.
Insta. Yeah, they're starting to work out the
Bringing it
tendencies.
back away from EDG. It's heartbreak for them. PRX. Love to sail the way to that 2-0. This is the beginning of it. Turret's broken.
Jesus,
Dash
he's
shorts from
feeling it. Look how
something really
confident
now.
he is.
These anchoring players are going to have the most to do. It's Chichu and Smoggy. Here the util being used. They know they've lost control of
The
mid.
rotate's coming in. Might be able to get 4
Rotations
people
away,
here.
but it's just slowed down a tad, and now you're going to see it. Sped up once more. Smoke drop down to try and get them in. Smoggy into the back of Halls. Him and Chichu.
Yeah, they had numbers
have
here
finally
though.
done it. Time has been purchased and bought. And Forsaken
1v5 into a
1v3.
1v3.
Does have the spike and lots of time, yet chooses to take the fight anyway through them. It's watched for 14,
Okay, we go again.
14.
It's about who can win the attack round.
I said it was those anchoring players, Josh. They had the most to do, and they did it.
What a step up. Feels like both of these teams are just trying to get into position for large execs onto sites at this point.
going for a bit of a contact play and then deciding to burst through. Awesome fights from Smoggy
I mean,
there.
they maybe just took like what 5 seconds too long in terms of the rotate coming in heavy.
On both sides,
Smoggy did
EDG
pretty
fighting
good.
for survival here. Not an elimination match, but survival in the match itself to head over to buy. We have an operator on both sides, and both jets are heading towards each other.
Nah, you got rid of it.
Similar scenes, Prowler catching.
That's nice though. They
Something there is
work out that the op might be out again.
Off the back of the Prowler. That's why he takes it full to the face.
He's waiting though, retreated towards the back of the side.
Oh, we have turret early info over towards B as well.
From Jing. Lots of
Don't know if he was going for the play through the legs again, but feels like he was.
Mid-round response. Contacting up and re-clearing. They hit the head straight through the wall. Jing is weakened. Molly at his feet. Another flash as well as the second one used here, and he is in a bit of danger. There's a pull. Used to support him. At the feet, nobody can really scale particularly
Did they just
fast.
over-rotate?
Kang now still with a dash, hits the lamppost. On there, clearing the way over the top.
Oh.
Not
That was a long
missing
Joe.
well. Shots, the bullet's not hitting. PRX.
Sneaks in a shorty kill.
Control.
Of course, overtime shorty kill. Divide 1 HP. Wait, did Divide actually survive the original duel of 1 HP, or was it
everybody from PRX is there.
else?
There is no thought that there could be a lurker causing pressure on the other side, or some kind of feint happening. Both teams realizing that the other is going to be one-dimensional in these moments when the pressure is the highest, and everyone from PRX collapses.
Oh yeah, he's 58
it is
for that.
Whiffy too from Kang, who decided at the final moment not to go for an operator and pick up the rifle.
I mean, Lamppost might have saved Divide there.
Once again,
He's
heading
there
into the
earlier,
next,
who knows?
both jets are going to have
What the
rifles
hell?
again.
Dubrow is having the best time of his life.
PRX with another chance of being able to close things out. They have been hammering B hits home time and again. This one looks slightly different, with something in mind freak coming from B-Link.
But again, it puts all the pressure on the shoulders of Howdong.
What the hell, guys?
This time, Kang
What
joins
was
him.
Howdong's
Smoggy.
holding another
random
paranoia.
Omen
He
flash.
uses it
He
early.
doesn't cross, they know his position, so he
Oh,
has
God.
to TP to get out of here. They're going to use Yuto to clear him. Inside lane, come trapped in the
Oh.
dash, does not.
A back-to-back double kill for him.
He shuts that down.
On the defense side.
Not watched for, but still the wall allows them to cross. Stun is
Oh,
there.
this is
Out in
looking
the open.
dodgy. Yeah, they're so
It's all
committed. He gets
forsaken.
Killjoy ult.
He's earned himself the lockdown.
Oh my god,
This
look how
is
far back they
disastrous.
have to be.
Could have been brilliant, man.
The anchoring
Oh,
players
man,
are
how'd you do
struggling
this?
so much to be able to capitalize on what had happened in B-Link. They just got stuck inside the
They
site
can
for seconds,
absolutely
about to
own
drop
them.
30 and
Wanna
close
shout
this
out
out for
Device
PRX.
Flash as
Jing
well.
wants to fight. Flash
Boss man, what you doing?
Creature's blinded. Still hits it, still brings him down. 2 versus 2. Position's got to be known. Sees no connection. Spam through, but across.
Oh, okay, nice though. Good setup from these two. Holy hell, I can't believe they managed to bring this one back.
They're making playoffs in a 2-0.
That one's
fashion.
wild, dude. This is a good game. EDG are going to feel like they should have won this in regulation time though.
Absolutely outclassed EDG on map 1 and then pulled off